The Old Town here in Lijiang is the first stop of the Yunnan 3x3 Circuit 2024 from the White Dragon Cultural Square here in Old Town. My name is Noel Zanate, working alongside Coach F. Frederick Francisco. Did a yeoman's job yesterday calling the games by himself. Today, our first matchup will feature a team from Malaysia, the Kuala Lumpur squad versus Black Label from Korea. An interesting name, but an interesting result also from yesterday.
Yeah, as you can notice from yesterday, these two teams, this is the first time they're gonna be playing in this tournament. Talking about the Pool E teams, as they have yet to some of the teams have yet to arrive yesterday. So this is their first action since yesterday.
And we are underway. The blue shirts belonging to the Koreans, and immediately they go to a lob pass inside. For the Malaysians, of course, they have been here before. Team Kuala Lumpur, actually, this squad actually made it all the way to the finals in the Mungju leg. And the Koreans score first, courtesy of Park Rae-hyun. And the Koreans, Coach F, by tradition, are always known for their outside shooting.
Most definitely, Noel. Of course, the Korean brand of basketball is predicated on their outside shooting, and we'll see if that holds true for today.
Well, and for the Malaysians as well, they've also developed in terms of their shooting. Great execution by Wee Shan Fu going inside for the first basket for the Malaysians. And a two-pointer is dropped by Black Label. So again, just to familiarize everybody with the rules of 3x3, each basket from inside the arc is worth 1 point, and each basket outside the arc is worth 2 points. And we are playing a 10-minute game unless somebody hits 21 points.
Yes.
Looks like that's going to be the case here. This could be an abbreviated matchup as both teams keep shooting from the outside. Here's Lee Ja-jun, a very feisty point guard, and he gets through. Makes the basket and a free throw to boot.
Lee Ja-jun showing his strength there in finishing that basket with that left-handed layup despite the heavy contest from the defender.
I remember last February when we were here, we were in Mungju. They were in the finals, and the temperature was like 12 degrees, and they were still in these uniforms. But not the case here in Lijiang because it is warm today.
Beautiful day for basketball, wouldn't you say, Noel?
That's exactly right, and we do have a little tent here, a little firmament, if you say, here to protect the players from the blistering sun here. It is summertime in China, by the way. So our score is still 3 apiece. Opening matchup. We have a lot of games to share with you today in day 2 of the competition here in Lijiang. Another forced 3 this time is a miss coming from a Black Label.
A little bit short on the attempt from the corner.
Yeah, there will be subs, and it's like hockey in 3x3. You know, you just come in every dead ball. No need to go to the table officials. In fact, there are no coaches here.
No coaches shouting in your ear.
Yep.
It's more of a freestyle kind of basketball.
A member of the Malaysian national team, knocks down that deuce to give Kuala Lumpur the lead. Posting up, Siok. He's known for bodying up. This time he takes it strong. Can't get the layup to drop. And Lee Ja-jun with the head fake once again and drops it off. Great patience being shown. Wee Shan Fu. And the Koreans still struggling to find some kind of rhythm here, Coach F.
Yeah, the Malaysian defense is very stingy at this point.
Ding Xuan Lin is going to make an appearance here once again. And again, a lot of people are saying, you know, this is an easy game, 3x3, because you're not running up and down the court. You will beg to differ.
I would definitely beg to differ. The conditioning for 3x3 is much different than the traditional 5-on-5.
And you can see here the pacing also from both squads. The Malaysians, every dead ball, practically every dead ball, switching players. Here's the drive by Siok. And the big boy scores inside. This guy's about 6'5". And again, Lee Ja-jun automatically driving. Three-pointer, or make that a deuce attempt, is a miss. The Koreans are really trying to pick their spots from the outside. And another basket inside by Siok Jong-tae.
Koreans unable to hit from outside. Good thing Shock is underneath to man the boards for them.
This is a close one here. At the onset, you know, it looked like the two teams were trying to get to 21. They still could do that, but the defense is now really tightened up. Here's Shock. A warning for a flop, and now a technical foul is going to be called.
Good job there by Hyun Seung Lee locating the mismatch underneath with Shock being guarded by Lijiang. And Lijiang is going to be called for a technical foul.
Yeah, that's called a flop. Yeah, it's called faking flopping. A foul in the FIBA parlance. It's faking a foul, but rarely do you see it called in one play, twice in one play. He got warned the first time, and then when the second flop happened, they didn't hesitate to call the technical foul, the officials. And here's another thing for you. The Korean, there's a new school or a new breed of thinking for Korean free throw shooting, that they bank their free throws.
Oh. Well, some of our players actually try to do that in practice.
Right. And you saw that earlier when Park Rae-hyun banked in his free throw. And I talked to some of the Korean coaches as well. It's easier to aim at a square than at a circle.
Yeah.
So all you need to do is aim at that little square behind the backboard. You hit it with just enough force, it's a higher percentage shot.
It makes sense in theory.
This is going to be a non-bank shot on that deuce. Tied at 6 right now. Approaching 7 minutes. Here's Wee Shan Fu. A frequent visitor to the Philippines as well, as he gives Kuala Lumpur the lead.
Pushing off with that left hand.
Quick hands here for Lee Ja-jun. They get it back though, the Koreans do. Deuce attempt is a miss coming from Lee.
Koreans getting everything but the shot. Every time out, hitting nothing but iron.
How about Lee Ja-jun with a hand in his face? Another deuce, 9-6 now for KL. That's an offensive foul. That is a textbook example, Coach F, of a moving screen by Bake.
Yeah, good call there by our referees.
That shakes up Wee Shan Fu a bit. So Leong Jen-yang is going to come in. But first, the timeout has been called by Black Label. And again, it's a beautiful day for basketball here at the Lijiang, or Old Town here in Lijiang. We actually took a little expenditure, if you will, of the sites outside. As we take a look at the sites inside here, some of the highlights, it looks like China has been preserved in this area. I mean, you see a lot of it. That's why there's a reason why it's called Old Town.
Yeah. It's a beautiful place. It's like a melding point between two times in the history of China and it's a beautiful blend of the modern versus the traditional.
Well, we got a bunch of modern players here, that's for sure. Here's one of them. Wee Shan Fu, another deuce. Good offensive rebound there for Leong. You can see the offense has been predicated on Wee, who is the most experienced in this squad, being a member of the national team of Malaysia. Here's Seok. Does not body up this time. Elects to go outside. Seok does have a deuce in his arsenal as well. He was here during the Mengji leg in February. Wee, another step back. And you can see, the first thing that goes away with all of these jumpers being taken, as we have another deuce here for the Koreans. First thing that goes is your legs, Coach F.
Yeah, most definitely. And with the way these guys shoot their three-point jumpers, they really go way up there for those shots.
Well, Wee misses again, but KL still has the lead with under 6 minutes remaining. Oh, here's another nice drive. But again, that's the third layup he's missed, Seok Jong-tae. It's one of the tough things being part of the first matchup. Usually you see everybody else warm up already. You sort of have like a mindset, okay, so this is how it's played. This is the first game for both teams.
Yeah, this is like their first day of competition. So they're a little bit, maybe a little bit too wired. So maybe that's why their heart rate's too fast. Everyone has their mouths open.
But Lee Ja-jun has been here before, penetrates and gives KL a 10-8 lead.
Littlest guy on the floor got the most game. Talking about Lee Ja-jun.
And we're going to have a foul called. Remember, in 3x3 basketball, there are no personal fouls. It's the team fouls that matters here. Kuala Lumpur already with 5 and 4 for Black Label. But for Kuala Lumpur, most of the fouls they've given up have resulted in free throws.
Yes, definitely. And both teams are in dire straits with regard to their foul situations.
7 fouls puts you in the penalty. And 3x3, and that's another one from the Koreans, courtesy of Lee Hyung-seung. Tied score. Lee Jia-jun can't get it back. Wee tracks it down. A great hustle by the Malaysians. This is a wide open deuce for Lee Jia-jun.
Lee Jia-jun coming up big for Malaysia.
A little bit of pick and roll action inside, and that's going to be an easy one from Baek.
Finally, a successful inside shot for the Koreans.
This is a pretty fast pace that we're seeing here as Lee Jia-jun scores again.
Yeah, compared to the previous games yesterday, this game started off quick.
If you're wondering what the temperature is right now, it's probably in the 30s. It is summertime here in China.
Baek with back-to-back baskets
That's
for
right.
Korea.
It's another foul given up. That's on number 18, Baek Min Kyu. That is now going to be team foul number 5 for Black Label. So both teams are 2 fouls away from the penalty. We have a timeout called by Black Label. 13-12 in our opening game today. How many games do we have on slate today, Coach F?
I think we have around 16 games
My goodness.
on tap for today. So it's gonna be a tedious day for everyone,
We're going to need a lot of this.
especially us.
That's right. Well, it's going to be, we have no relief.
Yeah.
We have no subs. But our hardworking friends here as well, our DJ Sun has been making all of the music inspire some of these players to play hard as well, and our entire production team as well. So after the timeout, we continue here with Lee Jia-jun for KL, keeping it himself, almost getting an and one. That will be team foul number 6 for Black Label, 1 away from the penalty. And in the penalty situation, any foul, regardless if it's a shooting foul or not, gets 1 free throw.
Lee Jia-jun, despite his height, can really finish around the basket. They really have to respect his drives.
Was a candidate for the Malaysian national team not too long ago. I believe he could still make that Malaysian national team, but he's more of a 3x3 specialist right now. Here's Park. Deuce is a miss. Wee Shan-fu, unmistakable for his trademark hairstyle and that fantastic drive.
Flamboyant drive for the flamboyantly haired
Right.
Wee Sha-fu.
Again, just bullying everybody inside is Shook. There is a 12-second shot clock, by the way. We hardly felt the shot clock so
Yeah,
far.
especially in the early goings.
This is a foul on Malaysia. And we're going to take this timeout as well. 15-13. Kuala Lumpur. The Malaysians leading by 2 over the Koreans. Back with us here at the White Dragon Cultural Square in Old Town Lijiang, China. Leg number 1 of the 2024 Yunnan 3x3 circuit. And it is a battle of between Black Label in the blue against KL of Indonesia, Kuala Lumpur of Indonesia. And that foul is now going to give 2 free throws to the Koreans, and a little bit shaken up there is Seok. He's usually a man that built like a
tank.
But the tank sometimes does get dented. So now it's 2 free throws because again, Malaysia is now, the Kuala Lumpur squad is now over the limit of 17 fouls. And once you get to 10 team fouls, that's a different story altogether.
Yeah, yes, you get ball possession
Right.
after every free throw. It happened yesterday.
Wow. And there's that bank free throw we're
Yeah.
talking about. Just a 1-point lead for Kuala Lumpur. Wee Shan-fu on the step back. Good challenge. The deuce does not roll in. A chance now to tie or take the lead for the Koreans, and they will tie. Good clearance there from Lee. Here's Lee Jia-jun. Knows he's got the speed advantage. Tries it with the left hand again.
Again, Lee Jia-jun with the creative finish around the basket, but now he's got a mismatch against Seok.
And as we're watching this replay, the Koreans get it back, coming from Seok Jong-tae. Wei Shanfu gets away. Oh, blows the layup, and he commits a foul as well. And down goes Shock once again.
Sometimes when you're too open, that's when you miss shots. Like in that case, for Wei Shanfu.
Well, Wei Shanfu should have just dunked that ball if he was that wide open. And now he got hit in the chest earlier, and now Shock is really slow to get up.
I think this is more on fatigue rather than really hurt.
Yeah, for some of these teams, they probably just arrived late last night.
Yeah.
Probably early this morning. Shock looks like he's okay.
Trying to shake off whatever the effects of that contact.
Yeah. So that is now 18 fouls for Kuala Lumpur, 2 away from being in major problems here. So Shock has actually also struggled with his free throws.
I think that's one of the big disadvantages of banking it in. Because if you're an inch off, it's gonna clang off that ring.
Black Label now on top. 4 points away from the victory. We still have 2:37 remaining. Oh, is that 2 free throws? It is.
Wily move there from Lijiang, baiting Shock into that foul after that fake.
Lijiang, a finalist, part of that squad that made it all the way to the finals.
Sorry, that was Yun-Shung Lee.
Yeah.
Who fouled Jun.
Well, also 1 away from the penalty now. Lijiang is actually part of the mythical selection, if you will, from the tournament here in Myeongju last February.
Based on what I've seen so far, he's got to be one of the better players in this tournament. Got good handles, finishes around the basket. Just need to see his outside shot. It's there.
And he's wearing the number 24. What could go wrong? Oh, great slip inside by Bake. Black Label protecting a 1-point lead. Wei Shanfu rejected. Lijiang now dribbles on his foot, lost possession. And they go inside once again. The Koreans are now going high percentage, 19-17 with over 2 minutes to go.
Third straight basket for Bake, getting hot for the Koreans.
And an offensive foul is going to be called against Leong Jian-yang. A deuce ends this game for the Koreans. So each team is allowed 2 timeouts, and the Malaysians will use their last one. So far, the high percentage shots inside have really been effective for Black Label, although they should be the better shooting team, Go Jeff.
Yeah, a good way to adjust their game plan because early on they kept on shooting blanks from outside, and then they shifted strategy mid-game and attacked the basket.
Koreans will be on offense. They make a 2, it's over. And remember that Kuala Lumpur is already in the penalty. Any foul would mean, well, actually the 10th team foul is going to be 2 free throws in possession. Shot clock now at 7.
Kuala Lumpur dodged the bullet there, tapping that ball away. They had a mismatch underneath with Lee Jia-jun guarding Shock.
Shock asking for it now inside. Shock can't finish. And the Malaysians recover. Lee Jia-jun's going to take it strong out to Wei Shanfu. Wei is going to take all day to shoot. And this could end it. Nice fake by Lee Jia-jun. Looks at his rearview mirror, but airballs the 3 or airballs the deuce. So, Coach F, this is it. If the Koreans hit a deuce here, it's over.
You watch a player long enough, you see a chink in their armor.
Yeah.
And Lee Jia-jun's shot is follow-through needs work.
He did have a couple of deuces earlier. Koreans hope to just get one more. Instead, they go inside. Great defense by Wei Shanfu. However, that basket is good for Bake. Deuce, Lee Jia-jun. Any basket now ends this with 1:16. Any basket for the Koreans. Foul on the ground, and the 1 free throw will end this game.
Lee Jia-jun holding on to dear life. trying to foul Min Kyu Bike.
I remember with the Lee Jajun squad last March or last February, they actually lost their opening game, but made it all the way to the finals.
Yeah, with the format that we have, if you lose a game, it's not the end of the world for you. You still have a chance to make it all the way.
Right. Not yet over.
See that small inch that he missed there,
Right.
that caused that shot to hit the rim.
Now the problem here is KL is at 10 team fouls, so even if Bake misses, they still get the ball back. And he does miss. And
things are getting interesting in
Yep.
this game. 1 minute, 11 seconds left. Just a 3-point lead for Black Label. Anything can still happen.
Yep, they still have the ball though.
Just need a good defensive stand here.
Ah,
Oh,
shot.
and that's a traveling
Oh!
violation. Good call by our eagle-eyed referees.
Yep. We pulled the chair on Seok. So now the Malaysians have the ball. If they hit a deuce, it's going to be interesting. Two-man game between Lee and Wee. Lee throws it to whom it may concern.
Maybe it's the fatigue factor coming into play there for Lee Jia-jun.
Again, 3x3 basketball. There's nowhere to hide here.
Yeah.
Unlike in 5-on-5 when you can just stay in the corner when you're tired, wait for the play to develop. Here, everybody's got to move.
Here's like a constant sprint every time.
Yep.
Maybe he was seeing double there.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Nice block there by Wee Chan-fu.
Got to put it up, though. It's a shot clock violation. That will not count.
Good defensive stand. Now they can just make a basket. Talking about Kuala Lumpur, 43.6 seconds remaining.
Well, Kuala Lumpur has been stuck at 17 points for over a minute now. Lee Jia-jun was the last to score. Wee Shan-fu, 37 seconds. Wee 3. Tapped over now the Koreans. Seok. Lee, this could end it. And it does.
There goes that bank shot again.
21-17 Black Label, picking up their first win in the competition against Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And Group A or Pool E action now has a result.